The Nikon Z7 Mark III has been one of the most mysterious and highly anticipated cameras in the mirrorless space over the last 2 years. While fans were expecting an early 2025 announcement, the months leading up to the reveal were filled with delays, unexpected rumors, prototype changes, and internal debates at Nikon that almost derailed its entire timeline. But what really happened behind the scenes before the Z7 III's launch? Let's dive deep into the story that has only now begun to surface, and explore how Nikon's full-frame mirrorless roadmap was reshaped by pressure from Sony, Canon, and even its own user base. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. Back in early 2024, Nikon insiders hinted that the Z7 Mark III was well into the prototype stage. Leaked internal memos suggested the company was testing multiple sensor configurations, including a 60MP BSI CMOS sensor and an experimental stacked CMOS variant with high readout speeds, possibly hinting at Nikon's intent to compete directly with Sony's A7RV and Canon's R5 II. However, according to engineering sources within Japan, the team faced performance inconsistencies with dynamic range and rolling shutter performance on the stacked variant. That delayed hardware selection for almost 3 to 4 months. While the hardware dilemma continued, Nikon's software development division was undergoing its own shift. With the Z8 and Z9 receiving widespread praise for their user interface and AI-driven autofocus, the pressure was on the Z7 III team to integrate similar computational power, but within a body that would remain lightweight and cost-effective. Internally, the software team was tasked with implementing subject recognition AI, real-time tracking, and 3D color mapping, all features that pushed the existing X7 processor to its limits. Rumors suggest that Nikon considered a custom dual-processor architecture for the Z7 III, but manufacturing constraints and rising production costs made that plan unviable for mass-market release. Then came the external pressure. Sony's relentless innovation cycle and Canon's mirrorless dominance in video-centric hybrid bodies created a problem Nikon could no longer ignore. In late 2024, reports began surfacing that Sony was preparing to unveil a new A7R6 with 8K RAW capabilities and improved AI autofocus. Canon, too, was preparing its R5 Mark II with internal RAW video and improved thermal control. These looming launches caused a ripple effect within Nikon strategy meetings. Insiders claimed that executives called for a partial redesign of the Z7 III's heat management system, prompting yet another delay in pre-production. Meanwhile, Nikon's marketing department was caught in a dilemma. They had already initiated early teaser campaigns for a 2024 reveal. The original plan was to announce the Z7 III in Q4 2024 with a mid-2025 release. But due to the engineering setbacks and feature uncertainty, the PR team was forced to quietly backtrack without ever formally acknowledging the delays. Nikon forums and online communities buzzed with speculation, especially when a product code for an unannounced camera, believed to be the Z7 III, appeared in certification databases but failed to surface in any official announcement. Behind the scenes, product testers were already working with late-stage prototypes by January 2025. Leaks from professional photographers testing the Z7 III in Iceland and Patagonia revealed a few early specs: a new 45.7 MP stacked BSI sensor, improved EVF resolution, and a tilt-flip LCD, features not previously associated with the Z7 line. However, what really